Place behind Moodley. He'd like a shot at that podium.
Real
Batama, the 54.
Oh! Long lap penalty for Ben. And Salmela looking up the inside, but he holds firm and doesn't...
It's on Friday. Obviously not well at all. And superb to see her action. Rico is there in 4th place.
He's going to tense off Lucas Brown, but still feeling rough as old boot. Keres was yesterday. I think is every man for himself as far as he's concerned.
Yeah.
There is Alejandra Fernandez running around at the...
Chies, so if it's anyone going to work together, it's the two leaders at the moment. Piquet there. He's obviously pushing very hard to get back on terms. It is possible.
Very neatly done.
Very nicely done. As we've said before, it's...
better run of it this year. Find his form.
A nasty
bob laps to go of Rookies Cup, the final one of the year. Well done for him for getting it done. So he's just off the back of this group. That's the number 24, Guillaume Plomb, who's within 1.4 seconds of the lead then. This true not touch the green, Peter. That's the key. And it's always very dirty there as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
very experience. Has he got the mental capacity to make it work for him in this? Beñat Fernandez do his long lap penalty now. 5th place now. He's got 4 laps to go. What can the Italian to the section now at the end of the lap?
Some Salmela and Keeles.
Well, Peeny now, and there's the number 7. He's certainly not, relaxing. Make the difference.
He just lost another place there to Peeny, the 94, although he's got the in-there race yesterday. So, yeah, really good job from him.
But we didn't see, did we? But, they seem to have sort of...
As well to Christian Daniel Jr. just off the back of this group then. So he really is a bit... Maybe he got a bit spooked by Ferran to second. Goodness me, that was brilliant.
Yeah, he really...
This is when things start to change. Moodley pushed back, hasn't he, to
break away. As I said, he was thinking of making perhaps some change to the mud.
Well, here we go then. Turn 14. Otherwise, they are failing to comply and they get given another one.
And Co. And it's still a huge...
They would say long lap penalty number 7. It will also come up on his dash. He can...
He said he wanted to get clear. He hasn't been able to do that. No sign of a possibility in the boards that he's being shown at the start and finish.
There is a big knee...
Laps to go, as you say, Matt. This is when it tends to kick off.
A bit trigger happy, so maybe he can't win this race after all. But last chance and a last dance for Buchanan. 7th place. Beñat Fernandez, failure to comply with a long lap penalty. That'll be because let the Italian through that time around.
Buchanan is up to 7. He finished the race yesterday. Okay, so back with the leaders then. It is Vader
to leave it wide. Keeles, yep, sensibly done as both Peenies.
Yeah, the poor girl is really white as a sheet there in practice. And Chies is up into 2nd place, so he's split up the 2 mates anyway.
Moment in 22nd. She's only 7.
Keres and Carpe.
Although with judging up
with 6 laps to go, then he can still win this race.
Totally.
The Keres and Carpe are good friends. They're not good friends with... For Beñat Fernandez as he went into the right-hander at the end of the start and finished. Now, as I said...
Keeles up the inside of Rico. Another rider back for a 3rd year, I think, and having a much years anyone's race back into 4. Did he touch the green? He... That'll be the key. So yeah,
last 3.5 laps.
12 riders. Let's see. He's going wide. Yes, he's going to do it now. But he can
do. He's got the talent. Has he got the? So it still is the 54 Vader Batama that leads. He made all. It was desperate on the last lap yesterday. I wonder what he can do from a better position in not easing off at the moment. And let's see whether he does go for that long lap penalty. He's coming down
sideline through turn 3. Then Piqueras leads Carpe from to be back up and fighting for this victory as well.
Yeah, got away from it. Fernandez was enough in front that it didn't upset them too much, but maybe it did just...
It's a tall order to regroup after a mistake that cost him and another rider. There's his crash right ahead of him.
Yeah, but yes, he slid it in there, didn't he? Yeah, absolutely superb stuff.
Got to give a shout P5 then. That's not ideal for him. He needs to start making moves forward again.
Like
Dinesh in a 2nd place. Wow, yeah. He goes from 5th half down. And I said, well, that's a very sensible decision.
Yeah, bobble for Beñat Fernandez as he went into the right-hander at the end of the start.
He certainly will be. Did get to speak to Max yesterday about the incidents with Peeny and Plomb, who's another rider back for a 3rd year, I think, and having a
Maximo Chies. He has the advantage over his arch rival Piqueras.
So did he touch the green? He that'll be the key. So rest before Jerez, and he too can get it sorted for next time. Let's see. He's going wide. Yes. He's going to do it now.
But it's a mountain bike this year, and he really thought that he'd put it behind him, but so it still is the 54 Vader Patama that leads.
Disaster to see on 4 Eddie O'Shea, really struggling after
He's not easing off at the moment, and let's see whether he does go for that long lap penalty. He's coming behind him. It's 28 chased by 18,
and already a couple of him to be back up and fighting for this victory as well. That's skill and a half.
There, well picked, Matt. You picked that one up perfectly.
It's a tall order to regroup after a mistake that cost him and another. Towards if he's the last late break, as he is. How about that? So for the last corner,
he slid it in there, didn't he? Yeah, absolutely super stuff.
Got to give a shout.
He's got every chance of doing it again.
Wow, what a drive!
The motorcycle.
Dinesh in a second place. Wow, he goes from enthusiasm.
Yeah, he hardly could believe it. He said, look, if you'd asked me... Right, OK, so now we have Vader Patama that leading. He's been unable...
He celebrated yesterday's race victory, race second place, sorry, like it was. He cannot miss it, which is why they get 3 laps to actually complete it.
And, wow, it doesn't look like that now, does he? He's determined. He's a
neon yellow, there's 2 in fact, big neon yellow boards as they cross.
No, I dreamt of this as a kid, and I'm up here on the podium. I said, do you want to... Of the screen in front of him, of the lights on his screen.
From yesterday are now positions 1, 2 and 3 in the standings.
He's now got to do a long lap penalty. And he's
absolutely livid with himself and others around him yesterday after that result. It's the end of the world if you don't win a race because you're doing a bit of irresponsible riding.
He can still feature in the battle for the lead here, I think.
Yeah, he certainly can. You've got to keep an eye on the riding etiquette at this age, don't you? I mean, obviously, it's the most important race of their lives.
Carmela, Brandes, O'Gorman in 6th, Pini 7th.
Only 7/10 off Lucas Brown, but still feeling rough.
What is that? A 5-6 bike length lead over his arch rival.
There is Alejandro Fernandez running this.
Yeah, that's right. Well, they're finished straight there. He's obviously pushing very hard to get back on terms. It is.
Have you managed to speak to him yet? And he said, no, I've taken the decision to not go and see a much better run of it this year, find his form.
A nasty, and Piqueras will be so determined to go after him.
Yeah. So, well done for him for getting it done. So he's just off the back of this group. That's the number 24 again. That would be ideal.
Wow, look at that. The number 28.
He cannot touch the green, Peter. That's the key, and it's always very dirty there as well, isn't it?
He obviously hasn't. Such a shame.
Yeah, hopefully a bit.
Will Benyat Fernandez do his long lap penalty now?
Yesterday's injury from the crash and his previous injury from a mountain bike.
Well, down to the section now at the end of the lap.
The bike legs in hand as well for the rest of them. That is sensational.
And there's the number 7. He's certainly not relaxed. What a great drive, and his arch rival Piqueras is right
rider their race yesterday. So yeah, really good job from out of it. What a slingshot he got there. Blimey, O'Reilly. Out as well to Christian Daniel Jr. just off the back of this group then. So he really, if Max Keeler's a 28 got out turn 15, he's going to go for about 5th place. 5th to 2nd. Goodness me, that was brilliant.
Yeah, he really. This morning, if I was going to be on the podium, I said no way. But here I am, and able to break away. As I said, he was thinking of making perhaps some change to
a race victory. Di Carpi, absolutely sensational. I really enjoy that level of it. Otherwise, they are failing to comply, and they get given another one.
In 2nd place, he's got his eyes set on Piqueras, the leader.
Yeah, he's certainly starting finish day. We say long lap penalty number 7. It will also come up on his dash.
Win tomorrow. He said, yeah, of course I try to win, but I'll be happy if I'm just up here. There's a lot in it's 54 Vader Patama that leads. Will
to not do it anymore, otherwise they won't get such a long lap
at the moment, and let's see whether he does go for that long lap penalty. He's coming down to the...
He certainly can. You've got to keep an eye on them though. Look how many of them are just going beyond track limits. That's back up and fighting for this victory as well.
Yeah, and there's the Pini 7th. Pini, he's obviously got pace
to regroup after a mistake that cost him and another rider their race
lead over his arch rival Piqueras. Carved it in there, didn't he? Yeah, absolutely super stuff.
Got to give a shout out as well to Christian.
That's right. Well, there we go. Right, so Max
Dinesh in a 2nd place. Wow, he goes from 5th to 2nd. Decision to not go and see him until I've calmed down. And I said, well, that's
okay. So now we have Vader Patama that leading. He's been unable to break up for him.
Yeah, he certainly will be. Did get to speak to Max, miss it, which is why they get 3 laps to actually complete it. Otherwise,
number 28 of Maximo Chiesa, he has the advantage over him.
there's 2, in fact, big neon yellow boards as they cross the start and finish day, which say